Hello everyone and welcome to my reaction to Kengan Omega chapter 133. I see that the title of this week's chapter is Lolong, formerly Lolong. So, this week's chapter could be a few things. It could be any of these things at once. The big ones are Lolong starts getting serious and kind of kicking the shit out of Oma. And the other thing is that we finally get to see some of Lolong's backstory, which I've been very curious about. We already know kind of about his background being in the military and then being in the underground, but I'm more so interested in the entirety of Lolong's backstory, like how he got to where he is now. So hopefully we'll be getting that in this chapter. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into chapter 133. So we pick up right where we left off at the end of last chapter. This has been entertaining, Takeda Oma. He's still standing after that. He must have gone limp in his joints. What? He wouldn't have been able to take the Heaven-Shaking Supreme Fang just by going limp in his muscles, which means he must have loosened his joints in order to minimize the damage. What? What the fuck does that even mean? Like he was what? I don't even understand what the fuck this means. I understand going limp. I mean, like, I guess, like, he wasn't locking up his joints, basically. I guess that's what they mean. I don't know, that's kind of dumb. I'll be damned. You've made my fighter's blood boil. Oh, do we have a little bit of a smile from Lolong? He seems a little happy about this. You're really something, you know. No wonder you're bringing up Purgatory's rear. I could say the same thing back to you. Huh, that's pretty high estimation coming from you. You're a master of the esteemed Nico style. How could I underestimate you? Yeah, we know that, like, people knew about the Nico style before Oma, like Hatsumi, Hiroki, Agito. I mean, those two were actively connected to it, but Hatsumi was aware of it. I'm pretty sure Himuro was aware of the Nico style, and Lolong was in the underground for a bit, or, the criminal underground, so he would, I guess, be aware of it. You're nothing like Faye. Between someone who wields immense power haphazardly and someone with a tenth of that power but who's mastered it, I find the latter more of a threat. So, I assume Lolong... Yeah, this seems like Lolong was studying Faye during the fight, which should have been expected. I can't tell if you're complimenting me or not. I don't know how to respond to that. Oma, I would take that as a compliment if I were you. Just take it as one. Ooh, we begin the clash. Huh? What's that sound? Their fists are clashing with each other. That seems to be what it is. Yeah, they're smacking their fucking hands together. They're exchanging strikes. They're so quick I can barely even follow them with my eyes. What the fuck is that? What is Lolong doing? He's throwing punches by rotating his shoulder blade. Punching like that would keep his core steady and improve his technique. Oh, interesting. I guess. I mean, the visuals for it are a little strange, but that is... Yeah, I guess so. Its speed might even be on par with my flash. Yeah, of course it is. Because it's Lolong. Right. Oh, yeah, he's starting to land hits on Oma again. This is how it typically goes. What the... Does Lolong have the upper hand? He's staying ahead of Oma's moves. Yeah, I mean, he's not using elbows anymore. I'm pretty sure this is not Silat that he's using. Or maybe it's a different school of Silat. I don't know. And, ooh! Oma goes past him. He surpassed Lolong's expectations. Lolong turns around to try and get him. Is Oma going for an elbow? Seems like Oma may have noticed something. Ooh! Lolong lands an uppercut. It seems like Oma just barely blocks. Yamashita's freaked out by this. The balance is off. Tokita is on the defensive now. Okay, so we've just got Lolong beating on him again. Interesting shading. Hold on a second. Alright, so Lolong looks like he's getting really serious now. You can tell just from his facial expression that he's pretty much going all in. And then we have this streak here. Now, this is a curved streak, so I'm thinking this is some Nico-style stuff. Whenever we see this, I'm usually thinking like water kata. So, either Swimming Swallow or Bind of Pisces might be coming out. Let's see. Or it'll be something else, and I'm going to look like an idiot in just a second. Oh no, that's Lolong. His punch changed course? How? That didn't look like a competitive strike. Oma looks like he's fucking... Ooh, shit. Okay, so Lolong went under Oma's guard and struck him in the jaw. And it looks like Oma's about to collapse. Oma does collapse. You fought well. Takeda is down. Looks like it's worse than just that, though. He's not moving a muscle. I mean, perhaps the most realistic thing in Kengan thus far is someone getting knocked out from getting punched by Lolong in the jaw. A lot of these guys, like, they handle so many blows to the head or the jaw, no person would not get knocked out by that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is Oma using up the clock, I wonder? Like Liu did? Because that's that's like an actual good use of the knockdown timer. We're almost done with the chapter, and we really haven't seen that much about Lolong. He knocked Oma out cold. How strong was that strike anyway? Good question. That's no surprise. Lolong's strikes are powerful enough to knock out Toa, Purgatory's heaviest gladiator. Okay, now we're getting into flashback stuff. Naturally, Toa has Lolong beaten every physical attribute, from offensive power to defensive power to endurance. By the way, we're now getting Purgatory commentary here, which is great. We have not gotten nearly enough of this in this tournament. However, what does Lolong do? Is it because it's a counter? Is it precision? Lolong was still the winner. It doesn't matter how powerful or quick you are. Whoever he's up against, it's all the same to him. That's what makes him the monster of Manila. That's what makes him the king. He had become too strong. He had this realization only after he'd slaughtered them down to the last man. Damn, that's the end of the chapter. Shit. So we're getting Lolong flashback next chapter. Nice. But it seems like Lolong... It's more of the, oh my god, he's literally Kuroki thing. And that he had become too strong is like, word for word, the same exact shit they said about Kuroki. He'd gotten too strong. But I'm interested in finding out what they mean by them. When did Lolong realize this? I'm curious. I assume this was probably why he left the military, and then he went to the underground to try and find stronger opponents, and then he joined Purgatory. We'll see how this pans out. I guess the review will be out sometime later today. Not too much to talk about in this week's chapter, so I'm not in that much of a rush. But if you enjoyed this video, you should be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. I do Kengan Omega chapter reactions and reviews every week. If you enjoyed discussing Kengan Omega with other people, or you just enjoy the content I produce on this channel, I highly suggest you check out my Discord server. I have a link to that down in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys around. Take care.